Okay, class. Since we've been learning about predicting, today we're going to learn about QAR, which is the question and answer relationship. And what QAR is questions that can be answered. One, there are two sections to QAR. It's in the book and in my head. The in the book section is right there, and you can find the answer right in the text. You're not much looking for it. And think and search, that is the second branch under in the book, and that requires you to gather information from different spots in the text. And the second part is in my head, and in my head answers is usually the author and you, and it takes some of what the author has and some of your prior knowledge and puts it together to create an answer for the question. And on my own, the answers are not in the text at all, and you have to do it all on your own, your responses. Okay? So, we're going to read this paragraph, and we're going to answer some questions about it, okay? Andy let the first pitch go by. It was too slow. The second pitch was too high, but the third toss was later high. Andy lined it over the left fielder's outstretched glove. Okay. The first question is, which pitch did Andy hit? The third one. Right. And that was right there, right? We got it from the author, and it's right in the text, right? So this was the third pitch that he hit, okay? The next question is, where did the ball go? Right. Over the left fielder's glove, right? And that's right there, right? The next question is, why didn't Andy swing at the first pitch? Right. And that was there in the text, right? Can somebody tell me what sport Andy was playing? Baseball. Right, Andy was playing baseball, and that's not here, right? And we came up with that ourselves from prior knowledge that we knew, right? So that was on our own, or in your head, okay? What do you think Andy did after he hit the ball?
He ran to first base.
Right, he ran the bases. Because, and we knew that because we had prior knowledge of baseball, the sport, right? So that was on our own also. Okay, now we're going to do a little more practice together, okay? I want everybody to read this paragraph, and then we're going to have some questions to answer, and we're going to tell whether they're on your own or the author and you, okay? Everybody finished? Okay. Now, the first question is, who hit a home run? Right, Andy hit a home run, and we knew that because it was in the text, right? So we didn't have to come up with that on our own, right? Okay. The next question is, have you ever made an important play in a sport? Has anybody ever made an important play in a sport? No? Ben has, right, Ben? And that Ben came up with that all on his own, right? That wasn't in the book. That was a question that we answered on our own, right? Okay. Are we still recording this? 4. Okay, the next question is, how many bases did Andy run? What was your answer, Amy? 4. 4. He ran 4 bases. And they didn't tell us that in there. They just said that he ran all bases and made a home run. So we know that he ran 4 bases from prior knowledge, right? Okay. Okay. Would you have slid into home base? Anybody? No? Who says no? Who says no?
Depends on where the ball is.
Okay. Why wouldn't you have slid if you said no? You should get bruised and because you get your pants dirty. Ben, why did you say yeah you would have slid?
That's what you do.
Depends on where the ball is.
Okay. And everybody came up with their own answer. Everybody had their own opinion about it, right? So they came up with that on their own, not with the help of the author, right? Okay. And this is the question that we already answered. What was the sport that they were playing? Baseball. And they didn't tell us that. We came up with that on our own. Okay. Who was the hitter? Andy. Right. Okay. Now, we went over today. We learned 2 different approaches in the book and what else? You can tell me what else. Yes, in our head. And in the book, we went over the answer. The first one, the answer was right there, right? And the second one, we had to get answers from the book and what else? Prior knowledge. We put it together and came up with another answer, which was put together. And the in my head approach had 2 also. And one of them was the writer and me, and the other one was what? Excuse me? On your own, right. That's right. That's it.